My landlord is evicting us, and I don't blame him. Made a throwaway because my wife is all over Reddit. Honestly, I hope she sees this. Maybe it'll knock some sense into her. I need to start with our landlord, Mr. Ellis. He's in his late 70s, a retired firefighter. We've been renting his downstairs duplex unit for 8 years. When we moved in, we were fresh out of college, drowning in debt. The market rate for our area was, and still is, around $2,800 for a two-bedroom. Mr. Ellis listed it for $2,400, which was a steal. At the viewing, he asked us about our lives. We told him we were saving for a wedding and trying to get our feet under us. He looked at us, then at the apartment, and said, "How about $1,800? We thought it was a mistake. It wasn't. He said he liked young people who were trying to build something. His only son had been a paramedic who died in a line-of-duty accident years before, and this property was supposed to be his. Mr. Ellis couldn't bear to sell it, but he hated the thought of some corporate landlord squeezing tenants dry. He wanted good people in his son's home. For 8 years, he's been a saint. Our oven died 2 days before Thanksgiving. He had a new one installed the next morning. Our car broke down and I was short $200 on rent. Don't you worry about it, son. Just get your car fixed." He'd bring over tomatoes from his garden, ask about our jobs, and genuinely cared. He became like the grandfather neither of us had. Fast forward to now, my wife, Clara, was laid off 3 months ago from her marketing job. It's been tight, but we've been managing on my salary because our rent was so low. We've been cutting back, but we're okay. We even told Mr. Ellis about the layoff, and he immediately waived the rent for December as a Christmas present. We tried to refuse, but he insisted. Yesterday, he came over for his monthly check-in, which usually just meant sharing a cup of coffee. He noticed Clara was looking stressed and asked how the job hunt was going. She admitted it was tough. He listened, nodded, and then said, "Tell you what, I've got some savings, doing nothing. Let's knock the rent down to $1,200 until you're back on your feet. Consider it an investment in your future." I was floored. I started thanking him, my eyes actually getting watery. This man's kindness has literally shaped our adult lives. Then Clara spoke, and I swear to God, I didn't recognize her. She didn't thank him. She crossed her arms and said, "Or you could just forgive the rent entirely until I find a job. That would be a real help. $1,200 is just a halfway gesture." The air left the room. Mr. Ellis's kind, wrinkled face just shut down. The warmth vanished. He looked at her, then at me, and said quietly, "I see." I stammered, "Clara, what the hell?" "Mr. Ellis, she doesn't mean that." "I think I do mean it," Clara cut in, her voice sharp. "If you really wanted to help, you wouldn't charge us at all. You're just pretending to be generous to make yourself feel better." Mr. Ellis stood up slowly. He didn't yell. He just said, "I'll be in touch," and walked out. I exploded. I asked her what toxic worm had crawled into her brain. She burst into tears, saying she was just stressed and frustrated and that he was patronizing us. I told her she'd just bitten the hand that has fed us, housed us, and treated us like family for nearly a decade. This afternoon, a formal letter was slid under our door. It was from Mr. Ellis. Effective immediately, the rent is reinstated to the original $1,800. Furthermore, our lease, which is month to month after all these years, will not be renewed in 60 days. He will be listing the property at market value $3,000 plus with a new property management company. He thanked us for being good tenants and wished us well. Clara is now in a state of absolute panic. She's been sobbing nonstop. "We can't afford $3,000. We'll have to move an hour away. My job search will be impossible. You have to talk to him." I tried. I called. I went to his upstairs unit. He lives in the other half of the duplex. He answered the door, but didn't invite me in. He looked tired. "John," he said, "for 8 years, I treated you like family. I helped because I wanted to. What your wife said, it showed me you don't see it as kindness. You see it as an entitlement. You see me as a resource to be leveraged, not a person. That changes things.